Hey everyone, I'm back again because I have something on my mind. I'm saying back again because I just recorded another video, so I don't know which one I'll post first. But I was talking to a friend earlier today, and it was just basically about the dogma and the rules that people place in the spiritual community that really are just, to me, insane and unnecessary because I'm always telling you guys, in my opinion and in the opinion of my friend, spirituality is customized. It's personal. There's not one set of rules for any version of it that anybody needs to follow. So this also applies to readings and things like that, because I'll just give you an example. And I've talked about this before as well too. When somebody is reading cards, that is channeling. The cards do not pull themselves. And I think that's actually the title of the video I did like last year or the year before. I don't know. Time is moving in interesting ways these days. So, but the cards don't pull themselves. So when anybody is pulling cards, they are channeling, because they are channeling the energy of whatever question, or if there's no question, then of whatever individual is in mind, for example, into those cards. That's why you cannot pull in a card that is wrong or inaccurate. Now, the rest of the conversation, the rest of the information, that is when the gifts come into play, for example, in terms of how the energy is being interpreted. That's where the true gifts come in. Yes, anybody can learn to read generic meanings of cards, but to me, those are, I don't want to say those are bad readers, because some people are beginning, which I get that. But I'll just say they have not learned to really use their gift, if that is there just yet. Let's put it that way. Maybe they're in the beginning stages, so those people, that's no shade to you. You're learning, and then I think that's beautiful. In fact, if you are in that space, I think not knowing the definitions is even better, in my opinion, because that's how I learned to read. I learned to read intuitively, so maybe more so just looking at the images and the numbers and the words and whatever it is, and going off of that, that's going to enhance your real intuition versus looking up definitions, okay? Not saying don't look at definitions to get like the umbrella energy meaning of a card if you want to, but I think you'll enhance your natural abilities stronger if you learn to read without it first. Okay, so that was kind of like a side tangent, but I say all that to say, one of my biggest pet peeves is when people are like, oh, they're just reading the cards. That is a form of channeling, and I don't think psychic ability and reading cards are separate things. I think it's all in one. I believe the cards are a divination tool to help enhance and to start off as like almost like a conversation starter of the psychic ability. But you will get people who are in this mindset that there's certain rules of how things need to be and the dogma of this and that they think that like, oh, if you're a real psychic, like no tools, no this and that. I think that's beautiful. Am I capable of that as well? Yes. But when you have things like you're on a timeline, or everybody has off days, maybe sometimes those cards or whatever divination tool or whatever you do, whether it's scribbling, writing, pendulum, etc., help you to get to that conversation starter faster. And then that kind of like, it's like drinking coffee. Like you might need a little coffee boost to get your energy going, your day going. Sometimes those tools work that way. And then you're able to channel those psychic messages and channeling further beyond just pulling up the cards to get the messages out. But I hate when I see people telling others how to read, or, for example, read reversals or don't, or how to read reversals or don't, or this spread only means this or that. Like, all of that is ridiculous to me, in my opinion. And even when it comes to, like, one time I saw a TikTok where somebody was saying, this was before I deleted my TikTok account. I did delete my TikTok account like a couple days ago, actually. I saw this person saying, like, you're not a psychic medium if you use a pendulum. They may have said cards or divination tools as well, but I remember them saying pendulum. That's absolutely ridiculous in my opinion. A medium is someone who is literally a medium between the spirit world and the person who they're doing the reading for. For all the reasons I just said, I don't think it takes away from that person's ability as a medium to do a mediumship reading if they choose to incorporate tools into it as well. Because just to use an example of the mainstream, you have somebody like Tyler Henry. He scribbles. That is a form of a divination tool. I've even seen an episode of him actually using cards when he himself is feeling a little bit of an off day to get that boost going. Like I said, that like almost like coffee. So I don't think, to me, that's just like a ridiculous policing of other people's spiritual practice when it comes to how their gift and abilities work. So do you, but there is no right or wrong when it comes to how people choose to use tools or not in order to give an accurate reading. That's just my 2 to 10 cents. All right, let me know your thoughts below. Always be respectful. Bye.